Waterloo CSL TV. Hey ladies and gentlemen, this is Ratnack speaking to you for the University of Waterloo CSL TV. It's been a while, folks, since I've been here. I have been busy with Ratnack and Tang, and if you don't know what Ratnack and Tang is, I will put it down in the description below. But I am excited to cast the first set of the first match of the CSL of Season 5. Here we have SCErmac, who represent the University of Waterloo as the Blue Protoss. And on the top side, we have DanBrooks, the Purple Protoss, representing Cornell University. And I am so excited to cast the first game. It's been about, I don't know, 4 months since the last CSL game, where Waterloo just lost it to UBC at such a disappointing defeat. But here now we have Ermac representing the University of Waterloo, hoping not to lose its first match. We have a probe moving down on the top right side, and definitely not going to be finding that Protoss player at first time. Ermac really likes that map control, really likes to know where his Protoss player is. That could mean some early aggression, whereas we had this purple player right after the pylon. No probe going out, just going to be going back in, going for an earlier gate. And for some of you who think that doesn't matter, but in high level play that definitely does matter, because having that gate earlier than your opponent's gate is going to give you an army advantage, even if it's little. This is what matters in mirror matches, especially in Protoss versus Protoss, and especially if you do go for gate. And now we have this, both Protosses putting down a gateway. So far nothing too sketchy, no cannon rushes, no Combat X style play. We just have very solid. Oh, where's this probe going? This probe is going to be putting down a pylon. Yes, it is, and I was guessing that one right. As of now, we have a probe here coming in, knowing where the Purple Protoss is, seeing that he's not going some sketchy DT build or any cannon rush here, attacking the pylon. Sort of annoying, even though it really doesn't do anything. It does force the opponent to put off the pylon, or sorry, to bring off a probe. And now Cybernetics Core is being put down for both Protoss players at the moment. Since this is far distances, I am sure that we won't see any 4-gate aggression, unless, of course, to be honest, 4-gate isn't working in more high levels. SCErmac is a very high Masters player, and he is definitely going to do a 3-gate variation against the 4-gate if he does tend to see a 4-gate. And right now he is putting down a similar on his opponent's gas. This means he blocks anything, any Blink Stalker, any fast Twilights. 3-gate Twilight, 3-gate Robo is not going to be available for him at the moment. And, well, of course, a DT rush is not going to be available, but, well, it's too late anyways. So we have probe here, now escaping. That probe is well lived, I think. And we have a Zell here chasing down this probe, but I don't think it's actually chasing this down. It might just go out to chase out any probe that might be creating a pylon. And we still have this assimilator here, and we'll see what he sees at this moment. He sees his base being attacked at this point, and we see a stalker coming out from his gateway, and another robotics facility going up for the Purple Protoss. So we are likely going to be seeing some observer just to see what map control he's going to be having, and if he feels safe, he might just expand here into his natural. Meanwhile, we have Blue, SCErmac, the University of Waterloo, having the map control on the Zelnaga towers, not caverns. Oh, we have 3 gates from him, not a 4-gate, and another pylon going down. So I do expect some sort of Twilight play. He has a gate coming out, and he has a sentry, so he's just playing it safe at the moment. You can't really tell whether it's Twilight play at the moment, but it is a 3-gate play with 2 gas. It could be also a sentry expend, but that is a terrible build against another Protoss player. Here, this is really what you want to do as a Protoss player, putting out a Zealot here to get as much map control as you could, especially if you're planning to expand, especially if you have a sentry trying to put down a force field just in time. We have a probe coming here. He is going to make an expansion. It is at 400 minerals. He should make it at this point. I don't know what's happening, and we have an observer finally out and 2 gates, so definitely an expansion going up. Nothing too aggressive. And I don't know if the blue player does see this. Here we have a probe moving out. I don't know where the thing is going. He is going around, making sure that he avoids any probe contact or any vision that purple may have, which is very smart. He might have a pylon here. Place it up here. This is a perfect place to put your pylon so you can warp in your stalkers below. And yes, like I said before, there is a Twilight Council for the blue player. He is researching blink, so he will go 3-gate blink stalkers, something very aggressive and very good against this nexus here. And I don't know what's being here. Oh, and against immortals, perfect choice. Every probe trying to get in, but the probe absolutely gets destroyed. But the pylon is going to be created so that probe does do its job. And we have an immortal coming out, which is just so perfect for SCErmac. I'm not even sure if he saw this earlier. And we'll go to his view right now, and he did not see the robo facility. So this is kind of a blind counter. Blink stalkers have the mobility against the immortals, being able to blink back when their health is low in the world, when their shields are low. At the same time, we have a bunch of stalkers, sentries, and zealots moving across the map at the moment. Blink stalker, this is the perfect timing attack. They now have blink stalker, and they are at the ramp. And in response, whoa, here we have blue creating another robotics facility, probably just for that long-term observer control. And we have this army waiting right up top. That sentry might be able to make a good play. Oh, actually that might work against themselves. He is more zealot heavy than SCErmac, and that could mean he's not doing as much damage as you should. Oh wait a minute, never mind. That sentry, that force field is actually from SCErmac. Sorry about that. And we have the two zealots here hacking away at the probes. And if you look at the probe count right now, we have 25 probes to 28. SCErmac ahead just by a bit. And if you look at the supply up here, 50 to 42. SCErmac way ahead. Focus fighting that immortal. That immortal is going to be gone, and some workers are being pulled off in desperation, trying to defend against his blink stalkers. Blink stalkers have great micro, and that one stalker is going to die. No, it isn't. That stalker is going to die, but that one zealot is going to die at the same time, and that zealot gets trapped. And this is probably going to be going in favor of SCErmac, considering he had more gates than beating, but purple tried to make more gates in defense of this, but that just didn't work because his expansion was absolutely useless. This timing attack by SCErmac, great timing attack. We have a GG by DanBrooks, and the University of Waterloo takes the first game 1-0.